Welcome back. Today kicks off Estate Planning Awareness Week, and we've got Brett Shunkwiler here today. Brett, a lot of people, when they hear the word estate, automatically get kind of freaked out. They think, oh, you have to have a lot of money, but you're saying not exactly. It's good for everybody to plan for their future.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think you got to be wealthy to have an estate plan. That's, not true at all. So if you pass away, whether you have an estate plan that you wrote up yourself, or if you don't have one, the state will actually create one for you. Say, hey, if you didn't pick how you wanted it, guess what? We chose for you. And a lot of people are like, no, I want control. I want to pick. I want to have the ability to say who gets what, who's caring for my children and things of that nature.
Absolutely. So what's the #1 thing when it comes to planning for your estate?
So #1, getting a will is a great starting point. So inside that, you're like, all right, well, who do I want these particular assets to go to? Also, you can have a healthcare power of attorney. You can have a financial power of attorney. A lot of people think that they have to be the same person. And it doesn't have to be the same person. You might say, all right, well, my brother is very, very good taking care of finances, but in regards to the other decisions, I don't want that. Or for instance, in the will, maybe I want my kids to go to my sister, but she might not be very good at money. So you have to look, and if you don't know where to go to start out, on my website, shunkwilerfinancial.com, I actually have an estate document, like how to get started. What do you do first?
Yeah, it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it is overwhelming.
Exactly. So in regards to my process, I have 5 steps. You have the investment, the income, the health, the legacy, and the tax planning. So as you look at that, in the estate piece, that's part of the legacy planning, and a lot of people think, oh, well, I'm going to live a while. I unfortunately heard yesterday that some of my the parents of the kids that went to my son and daughter's preschool, the dad ended up passing away yesterday.
Oh, sad.
Also found out here about 3 weeks ago, got a call from another client saying that, let's just say Joe, it's not his real name, but Joe came down with stage 4 cancer. You just never know when your day's going to be. Our days are always limited. We just don't know how limited they are. So the sooner you can prepare and at least have that document or those documents done ahead of time, at least gives you kind of some peace of mind knowing that, hey, my loved ones are taken care of, at least in the direction that I would want rather than the direction that the state lines out for you.
Absolutely. Just real quick before we go, what is the age that people should start this? Is there one? I know you're saying, it could happen any time.
I say, the sooner better. The sooner better than waiting a while. So if you're married, I'd say, all right, well, as soon as you get married, start to look at that. If you're going to go on a big trip or something maybe without the kids, maybe you want to start looking at that. But if you're 25 and married, it's a great time to get her done.
All right. Thanks, Brett, for all that information. Hopefully people can start their estate planning sooner rather than later with those tips.
I agree.
We'll be right back. Stick around.